sports industry, Indian and global, where they
Yep.
came in and shared their stories about how they help startups, how startups should sort of plan their businesses forward.
Right.
What do they do to take it to the next level? We did some exercises with a few startup
That's great.
incubator companies here as well to work with our students. And the idea
Yeah.
essentially is that, hey, it's okay. It doesn't mean that you need to work for a club all the time. Once
Sure.
you are done with
Sure.
the program, you can also go out and start up something on your own. And it doesn't
Right.
necessarily have to be a sports club, right? It could be an events company, it could
Yeah.
be a podcast company, it could be a media company,
Right.
it could be a infrastructure company where you're setting up turf parks, etc. So that's something that we sort of really push forward, and we want all our students at GISB to sort of have that entrepreneurial mindset, so that even when they are working within teams, they have that self of owner, they have that
Yep. Yep.
ownership quality that they can ride on during projects, right?
Right.
Apart from that, we look at when you are an entrepreneur, and from experience you are constantly multitasking, right? Like for
Right.
example, when I was working at my restaurant and all of that, I was doing everything, right? In the day,
Right.
you're helping out with orders, you're helping out with how you can sort of help your chef, help your staff, all of that. You're jumping in and playing multiple roles over there.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you're sitting in and doing accounts and all of that. So
It's part of the journey.
multitasking. Sorry.
It's part of the journey.
It's part of the journey, exactly. So
Yeah.
multitasking is very important. So we ensure that our students are get a taste of what it is like to be in the sports industry, where they are constantly working on assignments. They have they have
Yeah.
live projects on the side, which we sort of work with a lot. I'll share that with you as well.
Right.
We also sort of push our students to have personal and professional projects. Even if someone
Right.
wants to do, if your goal next month is to do 50 push-ups every day, we want you to write it down somewhere and say, okay, this is your personal project.
Right.
Or you want to read a book, or if you want to watch that documentary, or whatever it is,
Yeah.
have goals. Try and ensure that you're leading a whole rounded life, where you have personal goals, professional goals,
Right.
you have assignments, you have projects, and then you
Yeah.
also have, at the end, you have a career pathway where all of this is going to come into fruition and help you get to that goal somewhere. So that's
Right.
something that we constantly learn, teach with the students at GISB as well. And with practical learning experiences, which I spoke about, live projects. So
Yep.
at GISB, we work with a lot of sports organizations on actual projects on solving business challenges, or problems, or case studies.
Right.
If, for example, if you want to come in and set up an office in India, what
Yep.
city should you look at? What market should you tap in? What are the
Right.
different revenue streams should you look at? So this is something
Right.
that we have our students work on. It's a very consultancy type, sort of division within
Sure.
the institute that we've created. But what happens is the students start to get a sense of practical experiences of getting their hands deep into a project, and then
Yep.
presenting or pitching back to the person who has actually offered them that project.
Right.
So we've done it in the past with top football clubs and organizations from across the world, and that's something we are seeing the students really taking on and growing from.